Yeah.
Scooter is
He's
out.
getting bodied. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can fucking say swear words now. Let's go.
Well, yes. Right off the bat, demonetized.
Couldn't even make it 10 seconds to give us ads.
Hey, I'm free now. I'm free.
Great.
Let it roll.
Great.
Out like a boner in gym shorts.
No,
Ain't
now
that the
we're
truth,
killing
man?
it.
Mm-hmm. Look at Tom's
We're killing.
face.
Welcome to
Clickbait
Shorts.
So nice of you to show up, Brandon, and then I get hit with the $99 right off the bat.
Scream from a shed. Oh no! Oh no! You
I don't even want to tell.
this one.
That is for that's only for the dumpster fire audience.
Yeah.
But,
so it's funny because this made its way to GPS because this was a suggestion from Yes Man on GPS yesterday saying that 5 should stream for a shed because he's a dirty, dirty boy.
He is a very dirty boy.
And I didn't know the context. I said it should just be one of those like prop sheds that they have at like Home Depot that's like on display, and you just like park in there and just do the whole stream from there.
I would think it would be hilarious to go into Home Depot and sit on one of those display toilets and then do a stream from there.
Like, hey guys,
that would also be funny. Like, I'm doing a live show. Don't worry about it.
Dare, bees. Don't you?
Yeah, it's like just go to the bathroom and just open up one of the fake refrigerators, grab something fake to eat. Do that.
I actually need to buy one of those display sheds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going to put that shed? You don't have
display sheds.
Where would that shed go, Brandon? You don't have a backyard.
It's a small backyard.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a nice. I got a spot for it.
Perfect size. It's the perfect size. It's cute.
It is cute.
Mm-hmm. It's a cute backyard.
What are we doing today? Who are we? Why are we here? What the?
Great question.
What is going to happen today?
What is life? I know Tom's got something big happening next week.
Yeah.
You're going jet setting. You're going global on us.
Yeah.
Has all the flights been booked and everything? Like you're ready to go?
A couple weeks now. Yeah, the fan events are all done. The incentives are all done. I have to like finalize just some times with some stadiums, and then it's done. It's so much more organized than 30 and 30. So that has been definitely enjoyable. But yeah, there's still a level of stress, right? Because it's the dead season and it's dead. Like it always surprises you how dead it is.
It's quiet.
And so I'm like, okay, cool. Like, and I'm also doing this fundraiser during the dead season. But then again, I did 30 and 30 and it worked out. So I'm hoping. I'm hoping we hit we raise some money for charity. That's what we're hoping.
Have you got your passport all set, Johnny?
That's
Barks,
been done for
passport?
a long time.
Yes,
long time. That's been done.
Yeah.
That's good. Have you done the TSA pre-check?
Oh, I have global entry, so it comes with TSA pre-check. Yeah, I got global entry years ago, and then I just renewed it. And it's like I don't travel out of the country a ton, but the very few times that I do, it is a godsend just to have it. Like I came back from Iceland, and I was in customs for maybe 20 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, just walked up to the kiosk. It was like, okay, good, bye.
When you got to Iceland?
No, when I got back from Iceland.
I'll say when you got to Iceland, that would make sense.
Yeah. Global entry sounds surprisingly perverted. Like it's just like, hey, I've got global entry.
Global entry.
That sounds like something you do in a shed, Five.
Listen, quit. If you keep bringing it up, I'm gonna have to tell the story, and I can't do that. I'm not on this channel.
Oh, of course
not on this format at all. Hey, all right, we're Clickbait Sports.
If we did a flag football game, it was Perna and I versus you and Tree, dumpster fire versus GPS. Who do you think wins?
Probably you two, because I'm slow as fuck.
Yeah, just because of Perna's speed. He's the fastest out of all of us. He would just juke. Like I'm still in shape, but running's not my strong suit.
Yeah,
so
I'm more endurance.
Then it would have to be like me matching up on Perna, and even though he's like built like a defensive back anyway, so he'd probably be able to cover me, and I don't trust Tree to get me the ball. So,
dude, I can't throw.
Do you have an arm?
Yeah.
No, not really. My mechanics are.
You're just like no. Listen, it's all good. Yeah,
that's funny.
Wide receiver 1.
Yep. Yeah.
That
I
might.
think-
I've got Kenny Pickett hands too. So
now, if it was me and
Yeah, I do
Scooter,
too. But I
Ooh,
worked
you
it
and
up.
Scooter. Okay.
me and Scooter versus you and Brandon, that would be a fair match. That would actually
It would be a much fairer
a
matchup.
Good
Ooh.
matchup.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be
The thing
tricky.
is, I can throw,
Joy
so I
Brand.
would, and Scooter's tall, so you would have to match up on him, Tom.
Wait, 5, can
But I
you
would
throw?
just- Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
I
you
got-
could just
I got
be
a
steady
cannon.
QB for both teams.
Oh, you want me to you want me to be permanent Q?
Well, I mean, in that case, if
could.
it. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Tree can't. Damn it. All right. Well then. all
yeah,
right,
I can't be
No.
permanent QB. If I'm permanent QB, I'm like, oh, there goes the ball. It's
We'll get
way
Russell
up in the
Wilson.
stands.
We'll get Russell Wilson. He's been on 2 of your teams. He'll be on the Giants next year, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I would assume. I'm just thinking if we played basketball, I would assume Brandon that you are the dirtiest basketball player ever. Like that you are a John Stockton type ball grabbing.
My favorite part of basketball
elbowing.
is boxing out. Oh God, do I love
Yes.
boxing out?
Where you stick your butt in the other man's
Yeah.
crotch and you just back into him until he cannot take it anymore. Is that what you do?
Yeah,
Bold strategy.
Mhm.
it's basketball is a sport I was the worst at, for sure. It's
Yeah,
it's
for
very
sure.
challenging. What was Scooter's 40 time?
He ran a 5.2, I think. Like it was pretty
That's
fast.
pretty good.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
It was like a 5.2 or 5.6.
That's pretty good. If it's
No,
5, yeah,
5'2",
5'2"
not
or
bad.
6.
I think it was a
What is
5.2.
though?
I think he ran. So
Flemlo when we were in Dallas ran a 4.65.
That's
no,
insane.
like barely any warm up, barely any stretching.
That's
He
quick.
flew. Yeah, he's like
That's quick.
6'4". Yeah, he was
That's
fast.
nuts.
That's crazy.
this is a good start. I know we were talking about jerseys today, but that's a good starting point because that's Roger Goodell coming out, of course, talking about the 18 games that's been talked about now for a while.
Yeah.
About when they do it. I mean, if the CBA, because they're not gonna be able to do it anytime soon because they need a new CBA for it.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Unless-
amount of money that would have to be thrown at them would have to be significant because I don't think there's gonna and you have to have 2 bye weeks.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to work that in as well.
yeah.
So like the schedule is gonna have to go through such an insane overhaul.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
think
tough, but
it's what they're gonna do because they wanted 1 international game per team per year.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have to do the second bye week the week after so you can readjust time zones.
Mm-hmm.
I just cannot believe that they do not have a system where there's an automatic buy either before the Thursday game or after the Thursday game. Like they would need to work something out with that.
So the international ones, they have this. So that is a thing and I know that because the Packers rejected it once they played the Giants and lost like overseas in London. They said, no, never mind. Like we're going to keep playing. We'll take a bye week later. And then they played the Jets and got their ass kicked. So yeah, they have that after the international game. They have their bye. Like it's usually set in, but it can change.
Thank you,
It's
Robert.
also
Thank you so
insane
much, Robert.
that a couple of years, the way the schedule has worked out, the Cowboys have had to play the Thanksgiving game and then the following Thursday night game.
Yeah.
Like, so not only did they get a short week, they got only 7 days to rest before the next game. That's like super unfair. to
But then
them.
they get
And
10 days
I really
off
do.
after that, though,
Dude,
right?
the
Yeah.
Steelers and like Steelers, Chiefs, Ravens, and I believe another team, like we have to have 3 days rest on Christmas, like Monday, Tuesday, and then maybe Sunday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So there's extremely limited rest for that Wednesday night Christmas game too, that's the ultimate BS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's crazy. Like you could argue for the 18th game, but you've got to figure out some more rest breaks within the season. And I feel like if they're gonna add an 18th game to the season, they're gonna add an extra Thursday night football game. Like you just know they're gonna do that. If they added that, but like we're gonna end Thursday night football a little bit earlier. And when they first started Thursday night football, it didn't run for the whole season, right?
Correct.
Started like a few weeks into it, it ended a few weeks short, and now it goes.
Yeah.
There's like 16.
Week 1. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
They're trying to add 2 Monday night football games now because they are doing more of that this year as well.
Yep.
Double headers.
Yeah. The only trade-off I think that they can offer, again, I think the proposal has been shorten the preseason, only 2 games, so they don't
And
have to,
Problem
suit
is, you're
up
going
for
to cause
that.
more injuries. In that
Right.
regard.
They already traded weed. Like they were like, all right, you can smoke weed. But they would have to concede on like
Now
a
that's weed
huge
and
salary.
cocaine. You can do
Yeah.
them both.
Now you
We
can
want
drive
our
100.
cocaine, Goodell.
They're like no speed limits. You can just drive as fast as you can. Now you won't get in trouble. No, I think the only thing is that they could increase the salary cap by a significant amount, and then the players would be like, okay, well, if we're getting a raise,
I don't even know if that's it, right? There's that the percentage of the rev share, right? It's like the NFL owners get I don't remember the numbers, but it's like 51.5%. Then the players, it's like 47 and something. So that goes to the salary cap. But I feel like the players didn't get their max out of that last time, even when they added the 17th game.
But they got weed.
They did get weed.
Hello, doggy.
Can we offer them dogs?
Yeah.
Pups also add like that too. The only thing would probably be to, like what they did in 2020, like appeal to the rank and file, add a few more roster spots, salary caps, maybe even a minor league system where they can get like a guaranteed 2-way rate. So like they're not out in the cold. Add more players to the players union. So I could probably do something like that as well. To kind of get it's a majority. I mean, it was very contested to get the last one passed because they appealed to the rank and file. They just threw a couple old bones at them, just like, here, have fun. And that's how they got it passed.
Tree's name's Blake, and Five's name is Roddy.
Blake and Roddy.
Blake and Roddy.
Roddy.
I wonder who sets the precedent for what makes someone pension eligible. Is that the NFLPA? Because right now you have to do 4 years. Is that agreed upon by the league and the NFLPA, or is that solely by the Players Association?
I would assume it's a league NPA. I would assume.
Yeah. Okay, because dropping that to 3 years would freaking give so many
help.
players.
Yeah.
I
mean, especially for running backs. I mean, just to get vested and stuff like that. Yeah.
Get the insurance.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, they're going to have to work in, because they are going to, Tree's right. Like, they are going to go to 18 games. Like, it's going to happen just because money.
Even of the schedule. They're probably going to add more playoff teams, too. And my worst case scenario, what they're going to do is they're going to have the first 4 seeds, like those division winners on bye, and they're going to do 5 through 12 in this massive play-in round.
You think it'd be that 5 to 12?
I mean, if you expand and they want that all-European league, I can see it.
Oh, 12 would be bad.
Oh, dude, it would be bad. But the NFL wants that money, baby. They can do it.
The 7th seed was just justified this past season. And yes, is because
it wasn't really justified, though.
But because they beat the Cowboys. Like, literally, there was the first time a
Steelers
7th
Invitational won. They would have made it for the last 6 years.
I think the extra playoff week just could be for the 4 worst teams. We have a tournament for the number 1 draft pick. That's what we do. Then that'll give all the good teams a week of rest.
The problem is, if it's for the number 1 draft pick, why would players play for that risk injury?
No, you have to win to get the number 1 draft pick.
You got to win it to get the number 1 pick.
I would just lay down. I wouldn't care. I'd be like,
I mean, like I might be out of a job. Why would number 1 pick care for me?
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I kind of love
the quarterbacks. It's probably the quarterbacks are the only ones who are not going to want to play there. All the other dudes on their team are like, we need a new fucking quarterback. We got to get rid of this asshole now.
Yeah, can you imagine the Giants? They just start pitching shutouts because they want to get rid of Daniel Jones. They're like, no. They're winning 45-0. Like, that I could see it.
That's rife with league
keeps
with
his guitar.
Conspiracy. Yeah.
Here's a question for you guys. If they went to 18 games, and let's say we think expanding the roster is a fair way to kind of accommodate that. The roster's at 53 right now. What do you think that number has to get to for like fans and players to feel good about it?
64.
64.
Whoa, that's a lot. You would go with the
well, hasn't the roster already expanded though?
There's
54, right?
They won't.
I thought it was like 57.
There's like some weird there's some weird caveat rule or some shit, but like you would want an extra player at almost every position group, right? Like you want an extra running back, an extra receiver, an extra lineman or two on both sides, an extra two extra defensive backs, because like your thought is, if we need to give a guy a week of rest so he can actually heal from an injury, that's what you're trying to mitigate.
Probably extra kicker, punter too, in case one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Special teams players, because it's just unacceptable for like a kicker to get injured and then the punter is trying to kick field goals. Like there should be there's so many professionals that could kick field goals.
Hey, it did give us Dario Gumbawale.
Okay.
The legend of legends.
Right. But that's just
Was he running back?
He was a linebacker, right?
He's running back.
Running back.
He was a former Jag, played for the Texans.
Gotcha.
What's his
All right,
last
are we
name?
gonna talk
Ogunbowale.
Wow, nice. I know if I saw those letters together, I would not have come up with that.
Yes. All right, are we gonna talk about the topic of the show?
How do we here's the thing,
bullshit?
how do we determine, is this just football? Are we looking at all sports? Where are we going with this?
Wow. Are we going? Well, I picked out a couple of jerseys from the past that I've found extremely ugly in the NFL.
Let me start with the question for you guys.
Okay.
Because I saw all these basketball jerseys, and I was like, these are hot. I like these.
You like those?
Yes. I love
those Jazz jerseys.
The Suns one, the Sonics, those two are perfection. I'll rock with the Raptors. Hawks are disgusting. I don't know
Bulls
why.
are iconic.
I don't know. The Grizzlies ones, I get why they're divisive, but I kind of like them.
I think the Jazz ones. Oh, here's Scooter to just.
It's good.
Right as soon as we talk about the
Indiana's
NBA,
We were talking about basketball, and Scooter's just like, let's talk about the Orlando Magic. I'm glad you brought it up.
I'm just saying the dynasty is starting soon. You saw a little tidbit, but how is everyone doing? What we got the whole squad together again. What have you guys talked about so far? I literally am just hopping in.
We just rambled.
We were talking about like going to 18 games and talking about the NFLPA, like passing that, and now we're talking about unis.
Uniforms. Which uniforms are the hottest?
Okay.
We were talking about.
We didn't touch on the schedule release at all. Like we didn't go through any of that stuff.
Oh, that happened so long ago. Yeah. Okay.
Well, clearly the
Scooter
best jersey here pictured. What's next? What's the next topic?
Well, here's what we were asking, because we're going to try and find out what the ugliest jersey is. I brought up this photo just to see what everybody thought of it, because I like all of these old jerseys.
Very, very 90s.
Yeah.
I would say the Hornets jersey is the hottest out of all these. That one's fire.
The old
Jazz
Charlotte
jersey with the mountain in the back, that's kind of whack. And I love that Pistons logo. That's an all-time logo. The Hawks one is pretty garbage too. I don't like two-tone.
That Raptors logo is very mid-90s. Like, it's just very flash pizzazz. You should have like a Z or like a K instead of a C, like that sort of stuff. It's that.
Which one, Scooter, which one do you think is the best and worst out of these?
It's the Raptors are the best. They're the best.
Yeah, the Raptors and Pistons, like that's like nostalgia, right? You look at that, you think childhood memories. The worst, maybe the Pacers. Honestly, that is very bland.
The Pacers suck. Yeah,
it's not good at all.
I
Jazz
think
is
Pacers
iconic.
fans
Though,
probably like them because
it is very iconic.
It is. It reminds them of Reggie Miller for the Pacers. I don't mind the Jazz.
Are we talking about particular? Did we just settle if we're talking about specifically football or all sports?
I don't
Well,
know.
football by far, the Steelers have the ugliest combination.
Scooter, I disagree. Steelers, you're talking about Bumblebee ones, bro. Scooter, hear me out. Hear me out. Eagles. That was atrocious. Atrocious.
It's like it looks like the Chargers just actually gave up on themselves.
There's like we gave up halfway through. These were bad. Like those are bad.
So, have we touched on Tom's international trip yet? Or
no, we're just talking about
ones, though, right? Everybody agrees. These Nuggets ones, these old Nuggets ones.
That's terrible.
No,
That
this
looks
is
like my
this kid is
project
clean.
in freaking preschool. Like I could get a bunch
It
of
looks like
crayons
a
and
HUD
make that
government
better.
logo.
No, this
Yeah.
stuff is the rainbow
These ones
skyline.
look good. They
Nothing
do.
better. How dare you?
Okay.
I think anybody who doesn't like that is homophobic. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm not homophobic.
Yes, you are.
am
You got a
just
problem with my rainbow
I
skyline?
I don't
Homophobe.
have a problem with that.
Brenna's like, this is how I'm gonna
these are
start winning
ugly.
arguments.
These are Broncos jerseys right here. I don't know what these were.
These
from,
were
or
Broncos?
what- Yes.
I can tell you why these are bad for two reasons. One, it is just the color of poop and pee. Okay,
It's
It is
pee-pee and poo-poo.
pee poo poo. Here we go.
Caca.
But these always, for Broncos fans, are going to take us back to Josh McDaniels ruining our team. I believe Kyle Orton started in this game with those brown and yellow uniforms. The socks are atrocious. And I believe they burned those socks back in the day when they moved up. They knew these uniforms were ugly when they had them in the 60s. So, yeah, these could crack top 5.
That's
fair.
pretty ugly right there.
They look like a palette swap of Alabama's jersey.
Now these were also that year
Oh.
in general was pretty insane. This year was pretty ugly. I actually like these Packers jerseys for some reason, but
These what?
a lot
Dude.
of criticism.
What are you
was-
talking
like,
about? You
okay.
like them.
They're not the best. They're not.
The best.
They're
They
not the
have
best.
brown helmets on.
Yeah,
they
they're
have
not the
Okay,
best.
but okay, wait. Back
If you
in
get
the
a different
day,
helmet with those, they might work, Adam. You might be
Yes.
onto
Back-
something.
back in the day, the helmets were brown leather, right? So they had really no other choice but to go with the brown
That
helmet.
is disgusting.
So
I mean, they had any choice they
that's-
wanted, technically.
That's right. I wish that they would have done like some airbrushing to put like some leather, like to make the helmets actually
Thank you,
look
Kevin.
leather. But yeah, that's pretty ugly. I'm sorry.
Kevin
just-
confirmed, not a homophobe.
Mhm.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right. He's an ally. Gotcha.
Dude,
What-
but what
so-
about these Pirates uniforms? I know we got a
Dude,
couple.
the
football
Pirates
ones.
one, yeah, the one with like the big pie. Yes, I was literally
yes.
just pulling those up. Those
Yeah,
are bad.
Those got to be
oh,
one of the worst ever, right?
Those are, dude, the classic turn ahead the clock jerseys, MLB. Oh, dude, they were bad.
Yeah. Oh God.
Like it's
Who
like the
thought-
short sleeve, and this is like 1999. They thought it'd be like looking 20 years in the future, and it's like, oh god.
What
It's
about
bad.
the sleeveless Reds jerseys?
Yep. Yeah, they were all sleeveless. The turn ahead the clock jerseys.
The Astros are hot. I like the Astros.
Yeah. I like those too. I will admit, even though I'm
Oh.
a hater on the Denver one. Why is every vision of the future always completely wrong and always terrible? Like
Yeah.
our
Ooh,
20
here's a-
years from
here's a
now,
question.
we always think
Well-
it's going to be horrible. Oh God.
If we're
Ooh.
talking about
Some muscles there,
jerseys,
man.
what is your favorite version of your team's jersey? Which alternate, or it doesn't even
Ooh.
have to be alternate, which version of your team's jersey do you like the most?
Oh, the mustard yellow. Oof.
These were bad. What the hell is this, Tree? Was this real?
I don't know. But I
Okay.
know these were real, and they are terrible. The
Oh
Bam
my
Cooper cannot
gosh.
speak.
Oh yeah.
This was
that
back in the late 70s, early 80s.
This man
They
looks
were
like he's about to take on
bad.
the Power Rangers and lose.
The Mercury Mets. Hold on, that's
Oh yes,
They're
I do
not-
like garbage jersey. This to me will always be the greatest Giants jersey.
that's
of
a
all
great
time.
jersey.
It's clean.
a great
It's
jersey.
just
Very
clean.
Those were.
It's simple, and I mean LT is wearing
those
it.
are
LT
bad.
was just the greatest.
Yeah.
This
so.
is apparently the Mercury Mets jersey.
Yeah, that was
What?
bad. That was Ray Ordonez.
That's
Why
Oh my
do they
God.
have like a
Eddie-
female sex logo on?
I
the
that's
jerseys?
those decisions were made.
Well, if
Now,
you don't
they-
like
they
those,
were-
you're anti-woman. You are misogynistic if you don't like
that's
those ones.
Alberta's gonna start doing it.
No,
When-
for the
Fine.
90s, they saw a scarcity of women in the 20 years in the future, and they were right. And so that's why they put
There's
that on
the
there.
oh wow, they said the Bumblebee. I don't think the Bumblebee are that bad. Like the Bumblebee
I'm
are not.
I hate the Bumblebee.
They're
I
not
hate
like
the
the
Bumblebee
but
jerseys.
for the worst of all time, when like
No.
these exist. I don't know about worst of all time.
Like,
It might be
I'm-
top 15 though, for certain.
I will say, I think we have a winner for the ugliest jersey. Why do these look like the Montreal Canadiens?
I disagree. I don't mind
Calvin.
those.
It's not the jersey that bothers me. It's the jersey pants combination.
It's
The
just
pants
Daniel
are
Jones.
really
man, honestly.
just that is hurting
like
my eyes. Like here, let me show
Mm.
you the full out here.
It-
It's
honestly,
that looks like
so
a fake
brutal.
team.
It looks like Daniel Jones isn't wearing pants.
The other
Yeah,
thing
don't
that
see the
I need
problem
to
there, guys.
the other thing that I need to understand is why does Daniel Jones have no personality? Like look at him in this picture right now. Like he looks like he could not tell. Like it could be the funniest joke on earth and he would just not be able to hit it. Like it would just
If I got sacked like 3,000 times a season behind the Giants O-line, and I had no one to throw the ball to, I think my personality would take a hit too. I mean, it's pretty rough. I mean, there's nothing. What's Daniel Jones got to be happy about right now?
He's making $40
that
million
has
a year.
nothing- Look,
Like,
he
they got
won a
elite
playoff
neighbors, but he's
game.
like, I'm probably just gonna throw him the ball for a year, and then that's it.
And I'm going to go to Indianapolis or Minnesota.
This would be terrible.
But like every time, like look at him. He's just here. He's
Old
trying to
school.
flex. Like he's trying to be like a tough guy.
Hey
or
kids,
something.
don't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
try that marijuana. That marijuana's the devil.
He looks like a generic creative player from like those mid 2000s.
The Cause.
It's like
You
Madden. It's
signed
like that. That's the pose they take. It's like that, and then you create him, and that's
Oh,
the generic. Like
Sparta.
Yes.
That's the
He's
generic
reminding you that you
jersey
signed that
and
dare
the generic
pledge
player.
in the 8th grade. You signed it. Dare to keep kids off drugs. Please do not.
Yeah, the Florida Gator.
smoke.
Oh,
Ooh,
those are
the skin
bad.
jersey.
Yeah.
oh,
when,
those are
when you
bad.
first read this, like the first like jersey I thought of like for the NFL of recent teams is this Falcons iteration here.
Yeah, that was bad.
I hate
the
that.
I hate the ATL on top. It's just it's
It's
bad.
all bad.
That's
Oh,
that's
Actually,
Don't-
I'll fuck with
don't.
that. Sorry, Scooter.
Yeah.
I'll rock with those.
Don't hate on
I mean,
the Gators. fan.
I like
the
those.
I
them.
like the helmet, but the
The
jersey
helmet's cool.
itself.
there's a lot going on that's not good.
It's weird,
I mean,
but it kind of works.
It does work. It does work.
Does it?
There is one we're not mentioning. I think these are going to go down in 20 years as one of the worst uniforms of all time.
Ooh.
Garbage. It just looks
Well,
like somebody just put
yeah.
like neon tape on a jersey
Yeah.
and just said Utah. it's
It's
so
like-
bad.
See, here's the
Old-
problem though. I could look at these and be like, Fanatics made these.
Oh, Fanatics makes everything
Yes.
bad.
I'm like, this looks like a 2024 Fanatics jersey, honestly.
And they
Yeah.
rip in 5 seconds.
it looks
Actually,
I got
there
another-
would be misspellings. They would spell Uat.
I got another good one. These Maryland jerseys were hot
they were
garbage.
so bad.
Oh
The
yeah, those
state
helmets were
flag.
so weird.
Yeah. Or the Virginia Tech ones where they had the military jerseys, but still kept the Virginia Tech helmet. That was also pretty ugly.
Wait, that's not real, is it? No, that's no way.
What?
That's real. These National Predator ones that there's
So I once modeled a kit jersey for Orlando City in a like fashion show. They flew out a whole bunch of creators to represent your like home MLS team. I'm trying to get the picture for you guys. That's where I met Ninja though. He was like the representative for Detroit's MLS team during this like fashion show. And we all walked out using our
Oh my god.
kits.
What? Who spilled ketchup on their jersey and thought that was a good
That actually
idea?
looks pretty clean.
what?
What?
Who likes those?
That looks like a ketchup camouflage mayhem. Scooter, those?
It's pretty
Come
clean.
on now.
Those are not
ooh.
cool. Wow, those are
Oh,
some
Oh
of
no!
the-
If you look up soccer, you're gonna get some bad ones.
I'm gonna put the kit thing in the
Oh,
group
I
chat.
think Joe Burrow just wears that.
Yeah,
out.
he's that's what he's
Like, he's just,
Or Boom. That's Boomer Esiason. He was 7, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then he gets sacked 15 times because he has Anthony Munoz. He does not have Anthony Munoz. Cardinals.
Yeah, those ketchup ones, they're in the running.
Those ketchup.
Ujo.
Oh, those can't be.
What is that?
Dude.
Oh my, that's what?
What? That's
Now
like one
I
of
wear
those shirts
those on
that
the
you
wall.
wear at the
Oh my god, they look
wait,
like.
oh no, that's
what's
like my
his
Mel
name?
Romper.
What's the Power Ranger villain's name? The red
Lord
guy. Is it
Zed.
Zed?
Lord Zed.
Lord Zed. That's what that looks like.
Oh,
What is that?
Colorado
What is that?
Campus, baby.
You're going to Hawaii and you have like a skirt bra. Oh man, that's great.
Oh yeah,
That's fantastic.
That's hot right there.
I mean,
I
would
want
wear
one
that.
of those shirts.
the
Dang.
Blues
Oh
never
yeah,
wore
how
this
do we
jersey,
get that?
but this is in the running. Those were bad jerseys. I mean, Mike
Those,
Keenan
they
literally
played with
said-
those.
They did not. They did not.
Okay, were those like
Mike Keenan turned them
pre-warm-up
down,
sweaters?
but they were supposed to be jerseys, but they were never actually worn.
Listen, Seattle, I will go down. I don't think they're the worst in history, but I hate Seattle's neon green, highlighter green. I can't. I think they're awful. Like, they're
Yeah.
legitimately awful.
These
I
are
mean, the
bad.
Dallas Stars have a neon green one too. I don't like them either.
I'm gonna change my vote for the hottest jersey ever. Dude, the Oregon Ducks that year, the white with the silver feathers, that's probably the best.
The Blanco y
Black and
Blancos.
green is pretty. Black and green's
I don't know.
pretty solid too.
I don't know how you make a duck look amazing. Oh, there you go. That one in the middle, the cycling jersey.
Which 1960s one?
Ooh,
That's what I want to know. Which
That
1960s?
is the worst
I
kit. All right, I shared the picture in the Twitter and
Some of them are
private
classic.
chat.
Yeah, like the Pirates is cool.
Some of them are classic. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Let me
Yeah,
Let me
we've
see
forgotten how bad the Rams jerseys are. We've just gotten too used to them. I was watching.
Work at Best Buy.
I think it was their Super Bowl against the Patriots, and like they had their hats on the sideline. I was like, man, their uniforms were good. I don't know why they messed it up.
They were.
see, the Rams would have a good uniform if they changed their numbering. It just looks bland. I hate their numbering and I hate their logo.
I hate it. Well, who got a hundo?
Not me. Thank the Lord.
Maryland. Somebody's
Uh,
defending Maryland.
Is it
Oh
five?
no.
Oh, let's go to
It
the
was
shed.
me.
He's the
Dang it.
You've
Maryland.
upset
I
Maryland.
am not streaming from the shed, okay?
Yes, you are.
I'm
Yes, you
not
are. Yeah.
streaming from the shed. Scooter, do I have permission to share that kit with the audience?
Oh yeah,
Of you? Okay. Click for funny.
See, those are just boring.
Those
though.
aren't bad. Those aren't
Like,
terrible.
They're just boring.
don't hate on the Orlando City kits.
But
I
look,
think that was
look
like
as
a
you zoom
Soul
in.
edition, SOL. I gotta look back and see.
Look at the
Cowboys are
texture of the
SOL a
shirt.
lot.
That's pretty ugly. The
That was
texture,
back
Ketchup
when I was
camouflage
a
mayhem.
lot going
wearing
on.
my hair like that for some
Bad
reason.
name.
Yeah.
None of you said anything. You were not my true friends.
What happened?
None of you told me to
Is that
grow my
cr-
hair.
Tree,
I
is
thought
that
your hair
Chris
was fine.
Benson?
Yep, Chris Benson.
Yeah, I remember
Pirate.
Anna Benson. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Well, then that-
she was batshit insane. If I'm
Yep.
Oh,
I
is that
think
the
my-
red one that
My
talking
two
about
worst
right
are
there? The
Ketchup
pink ones
Crew
right there?
and the Pirates. Those are the
What?
two worst.
What are those blots? My God.
What's the ugliest jersey you guys own?
Ooh,
Antonio
I got a
Brown
Yankees
jersey.
jersey.
Any Vikings jersey I have.
That's fair.
Oh, I have it. I'll go get it right now.
I figured it would have been a Brian Branch jersey, but I mean,
No. You know why?
Yes.
Because Brian Branch is a good player. I hate it.
Clearly my worst is the Dan Snyder one you guys made me get.
Oh yeah.
Like a 3XL Commanders jersey that says "I love Snyder." We're done.
hey, that could sell for a lot in auction in 20 years.
And the number
Yeah.
is 69. Also,
hey, that's even better.
You're welcome. Oh, that was the one I showed before. Like those yellow and blue Eagles jerseys are pretty bad. They're pretty bad.
This is a woman's Tom Brady jersey
Oh.
that you guys made me buy, and this is the ugliest thing I could
Nailed it.
possibly.
Didn't
I
I
hate
mail
when that
that to you? Didn't I technically buy that?
Yes, it
Yeah.
belongs
You
to
did
you,
mail it to
Perna.
Yeah, I bought it.
Yes. I don't know what I did with the gray wig when I played Jane Fonda. I lost it or something. I don't know. I might have
All right,
thrown it.
so
I was like, I'm never
do
gonna
we
need
have
this.
a consensus on the ugliest jersey of all time? Are we putting it to a vote?
I like those. Those can't win.
Like those aren't good, but like the Giants ones are, in my opinion, I don't like them, but they're not the worst. Like there are ones that are significantly.
Who was
From
your vote, Tom?
NFL.com, they have when was this? Oh, Adam Rank wrote this.
Adam Rank.
When did Adam
hey.
publish this? When was this published?
Gone to plaid.
The creamsicle jerseys are iconic.
Ludicrous speed.
Yeah,
Go!
they are iconic.
Ooh, the
See, I
creamsicle.
actually don't. Yeah, I don't hate the creamsicles.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't even mind Bucco near Bruce either. Bucco
Like
Bruce.
this, again, this
He's
isn't
bad.
bad. It's just boring.
Yeah,
What
I
was-
think the
what was
Browns
the
uniforms
quarterback
are bad, but I think
mean-
any version of the Browns uniforms you're going to see are just going to be like,
What was his quarterback's name?
Brady
That was
Quinn.
Brady Quinn.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh
Let
my,
me tell you,
Now I'm
I
done.
saw
Entire
Brady
shot.
Quinn in real life, and he looks perfect. Like I thought, if you saw Brady Quinn, you'd be like, "Is that a male model / NFL linebacker?" Like he is a big, jacked, perfectly chiseled man. So to
And
say
you
this
were a little
uniform
jealous.
doesn't look good on him should show you how bad the Browns uniforms really are.
That one's pretty.
Those are
ugly.
up there. Those are
that's
pretty.
up
Those
bad.
are
there.
bad.
Yeah.
Like that one, I'm telling you that it like because the hat is bad, everything's
That's up-
bad.
Yeah.
That one for me is a
I
is
was-
a top one. Like
I would-
it's up there.
I would say these are pretty bad too.
That's really bad. I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
That
That's
is the flying V of the Vancouver Canucks.
It's an ad for Verizon.
20 years before.
I own that red
they became
jersey.
Verizon.
I did not
What's
mind
wrong
the red.
with these
the
jerseys?
Giants red
Why is this
jersey.
even on the worst list?
Yeah.
See,
There's
I
some-
actually love that middle Packers one. I actually really like those jerseys.
Weird.
I do. The middle one I like.
Steelers had a jersey with the Pittsburgh logo. Dude, those numbers look terrible.
Bumblebee are not great, but I don't know.
What
So
Well,
is
I
this
mean,
the Steelers, the Packers, and the Bears?
What is on the left?
I think so. That's the Steelers. That's the Pittsburgh, the city crest of Pittsburgh.
That
What?
is disgusting.
Yeah, those are,
Yeah,
pretty
that's a
Yeah,
bad
the-
version.
very ugly.
those
It's-
are really bad.
Wait, if
the numbers look terrible.
I think
Wait,
you
I
could
think
do
if you-
something cool with that city crest, but like
Is that Jerome
everything
Bettis?
behind it?
No, I think that's
true.
Barry Foster.
Oh, wow. I think if you zoom in on the city crest, one of the circles is an Iron City beer, the other is a Pittsburgher, and the last is like a bunch of bridges, something like that.
There probably is a bridge on there.
Yeah, we got the Broncos in there. We got
Oh,
Yeah, those are brutal. Like
they're all
those,
time.
I think that's a top
What
one.
team is this?
Denver,
That's the
dude.
Broncos, which
Bro.
makes it honestly even worse because you're like, okay, maybe it's the Steelers or something, but
That's
nope.
Yeah, no.
disgusting.
Honestly, it looks like
bad.
an off-brand
Oh.
Washington Commander or a football team jersey.
That's even.
Yeah, and it's-
That's the worst insult you could give that one.
Or it's like the one from the longest yard. Like
Yeah.
that would be the jersey. Like, all right, listen, we had to make these at a scratch.
Off-brand Washington Commanders. That hurts, Tree.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
and it's also Kyle Orton too. Like that's just awful. Like
What's wrong with these jerseys?
Wait, why are those?
no, those are. It was the no. Remember the helmet that they had that was 49ers. It never actually. They never actually played
Not
with
great.
it. That was an ugly jersey or ugly helmet. They
The
never.
not
actually
it was
Niners
these
are
49ers
fine. They're
jerseys.
also just boring to me.
Oh, someone got a fitty.
Uh-oh. Yes, man.
Oh, that was me. You guys want me to order that freaking Daniel Jones jersey?
No, we want you to stream
No.
from the shed.
It's streaming from the.
I don't. Where would I stream from a shed? I live.
That sounds like a you
downtown.
problem. I'm still got to
Well,
order the
I
Caleb
mean-
Williams dress.
Go back to your old house. Go to the shed. Relive those memories.
No.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You show up in the old house, you're like, I just need to borrow the shed for an hour. I know you cannot ask what I'm doing in it.
I actually ended up tearing that shed down before I sold
Ah.
it, so it doesn't exist anymore.
You burned it with
All
fire.
the yes, I did.
Why
have
are
to
these
remove-
jerseys on the list? I don't understand.
The ones on the right are abysmal, but that's just because it's the Vikings.
Yeah, all of these are just kind of like
Yeah, the ones at the
Yeah.
bottom, like that's the Eagles' really bad
Yeah.
one.
this
Mm-hmm.
is
That
is
one's bad.
It's bad.
The helmet.
For
The
consensus-
helmet is
so
awful.
Like
bad.
that's the
Yeah.
default Madden create a team jersey
Mhm.
right there.
Like again, I hate these too. I want it to
Yeah.
be known that I absolutely hate these.
Yeah, the Seahawks, their neon stuff, it's all horrible. These Patriots uniforms were ugly.
With the big Patriot face on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't
Y'all didn't like those?
Nah.
Mooderous.
I didn't
I
like
hate
when
it.
Drew Bledsoe came to the Cowboys. I did not like that.
Well,
So I'd say
he
top
paved the
three.
way for Tony Romo.
Oh,
Eagles, Broncos,
His injury paved the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Eagles,
Like,
Broncos.
it's not. These aren't good. The Stars one, but they're not. It's not good.
I gotta
wanna
say that the
that
Eagles won.
jersey is definitely
It's up there. Like, these aren't good.
top 3.
That's what this is. They're not good.
Ooh. Is that the
they're
North
ugly.
Stars or the Dallas Stars? That's like a
Those are the Dallas Stars.
Bulls
These
That's
Dallas
Mike
Stars
Madonna.
on the helmet.
It's supposed to be like
Those
a
are Dallas
Taurus,
Stars
like
jerseys?
astrology. Yeah, it's like the Taurus
Mhm.
astrology. It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
Dallas
that's
is
not
strong.
good. That's not good.
All right, before we
Who
get
in
out
their
of here,
department?
though,
Oh.
before we all choose our
It was the 90s, dude.
worst jersey of all time, do we want to talk about Tom's international trip to raise money? Tom, what are you doing? Where are you going? You did 30 for 30 this year. You're
Last
doing
year.
so last year. You're doing an international version of this. Take the people through who have no idea what the heck you're about to do.
Yeah, so Monday night, I am hopping on a plane with Johnny Barks, and we are flying to London. I'm going to 5 countries in 10 days. We're doing an extra day in the UK just to kind of like get our bearings. But yeah, so it's gonna be 2 days in London, having fan events in every place. Then after London, it's flying to Munich. Then it's flying to Frankfurt the next day. Then it's flying to Spain the next day. Then we're in Spain for one more day. Then we're taking a 12-hour flight to Mexico City. Then from Mexico City, we're staying there for like 2 days. Yeah, just about like 2 days. Then we're taking a 9-hour flight to Brazil. And then after Brazil, taking a 9-hour flight back home. So, yeah,
And
trying to raise
what is the
$100K for
purpose
St. Jude.
of all of this? Why are you doing this, Tom?
To raise money for St. Jude. Yeah, we're trying. So it's trying to 100K. I put out the incentive. So if we hit 20K there for each country. So 20K, I'm climbing one of the football stadiums, a Tottenham Stadium, and they have a thing where you hang off the top of the stadium and then you drop. So I'll do that because I didn't get to do that last year. So that then I'm drinking a German boot, of course, a boot of beer, which is like 5 pints of beer in Germany. Then I'm taking some Spanish dance classes in Spain. So that's gonna be fun. And then for 80,000, when we get to Mexico, I am getting in the ring with Lucha Libre wrestlers, and they're gonna beat the hell out of me, I am so excited for that. I pray that we raise 80K for that.
Why are you
because
excited for that?
because like I'm a wrestling fan. Do you know how like how much
Yeah.
I'm nerding out about this? I'm like, yeah, they're gonna beat the hell out of me, and I cannot wait.
Nerd.
So yeah,
I mean-
super excited. Then I'm gonna have to. Brazil's gonna be interesting. Brazil, I'm going to have to find a pickup game of soccer where I used to play soccer when I was goalie, and I'm gonna have to ask to join their pickup game and try to score a goal. And like, there's gonna be 5-year-olds in Brazil that are significantly better than me at soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we hit $185,570, and it's very specific, that means that since 2021, we will have raised $1 million for charity. And so if that's the case, we're flying back. We're getting back at like 6 or 7 a.m. on Sunday, June 9th. Later that day, I will do a 24-hour stream, like fresh off the plane, like, and do it. So that will go all to the fundraiser as well if we hit 185K.
What if you
So-
fall asleep during the?
Oh no, I am
24
go.
hours
So the
swing?
darkness retreat. You remember that punishment? Like I did that. I still have the tent, so I'm gonna sleep on stream in the tent.
Oh,
yeah.
So you're going to be like a
You
Twitch streamer. You
snoring.
record them sleeping. You're going to make all that money. Let's
Yep.
go.
Well, it's all
And
for
dude,
it's all going to
where-
St. Jude.
Well, I mean, you're going to make the money for charity. I know.
What if you fart while you're sleeping?
Man, I
Like,
guess I'm gonna rip.
Where
I'm
do
gonna be a Beyblade.
people who want to support you go? How can someone donate money?
Great question. So last year it was a little bit confusing because there was 2 links, right? It was attached to all the 30 and 30 videos, but then there was a St. Jude link. Both of them went to the same place, but this year it's gonna be nice and easy. It's gonna be attached to the YouTube video. I'm gonna put out a video on Tuesday that kind of just like recaps all of everything that's gonna be happening. Every day there's gonna be some kind of content. There's going to be either streaming or a short that's going to come out. And then starting June 1st is going to be the London video. Then 2 days later, it's going to be the Germany video. 2 days later, Spain, et cetera, et cetera.
Now, do these stadiums know that you're coming, or are
Yes.
you going to be yelled at in?
They know that
Spanish,
I'm
like
coming this
just,
time. Yes.
Hey, okay,
So
Tom
All right,
Grassi,
guys.
what you doing here?
Tom Grassi going on his international tour. Let's be sure to
going
support
global, baby.
1/5 of the Clickbait team. With that being said, I think we all should make our choices for the ugliest jerseys, and then head to the countdown.
I think
I will
honestly-
start. I am going to go 1A with that Philadelphia
Yeah, I think it
weird
reminds the
Chargers
Eagles.
looking jersey. That is my choice for worst.
These are pretty bad.
That's terrible.
They're gnarly.
For football, I think they're legitimately they might be the worst ones.
I'm gonna vote for this because I
That's
just
fair.
want
Those are
to
very bad.
piss off Brandon.
Yeah. No, I get I
Hell
give that to you.
No,
I give it to you.
off-brand Washington.
I
Brandon's
vote
like,
for
I
it
can't
too.
even fight you.
I would either go with the off-brand Washington Commanders jersey or the Flying V.
Flying V. Woo!
All right.
Quack.
So the
My
Eagles
second is
take it.
that Pirates uniform though. The Pirates
Well,
uniform.
that-
Pirates
Poor
one is
bad.
bad. It's just a face.
So
It's
bad.
futuristic.
It's
The future sucks.
Can someone
future's
post
here.
that picture again? I'm going to
I
tweet
mean,
this.
it's symbolic of the Pirates. We suck.
Which one?
Future's
Which
in the
picture?
past.
Eagles one.
Oh,
Just
hold
post
on
it
one
in the
second.
Twitter.
Hold on one second. So, Pizzle, shout out Pizzle. This is a pretty bad one. These are Dolphins jerseys. Oh, this is pretty terrible. Hold on one second.
Give us it. Give it to us.
I'm trying, but
Give it to us.
those are
Oh yeah, those were
Those
ugly.
are-
The bright orange does not work.
oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that jersey for you.
Yeah, that's a rough look for the
That's
Dolphins.
a rough jersey.
It's like put those with the Seahawks neon greens, and you'll just go blind. trying
Yeah,
to
you
look
just
at the
blend
fucking-
like Thursday night football, and no one can see.
My eyes have been highlighted to death.
Gotta go find that shed.
It's like, how do we get the creamsicle jersey and make it even more?
How do we make it
unlikable?
worse?
Yeah, let's take the worst parts of what works on this uniform and feature that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Mhm.
Ooh, a
Cooking demonstration.
Yeah, was that the Jags Titans color rush game that everybody?
Yeah, that was
found?
a bad jersey. I mean, Jags Titans Thursday night for like at least 10 years or so. It's been
Yeah,
bad
this
football.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one caused me like they had to give a warning. Like if you have a history of epilepsy, you cannot watch this game.
Yeah.
because that was really,
honestly,
really
yeah,
bad.
it's Sunny Delight.
These ones. That was. When
Yeah,
was that?
those
like
are pretty bad.
2019?
Oh, looks like Five got
Oh,
another fitting.
Five's going to the
Oh
shed.
my gosh!
The
Can we do the
shed!
countdown?
No, we're going to the
Can
shed.
we do the
The
countdown?
shed.
Shed.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you know all about the shed, baby.
Come on, baby. We gonna get it. Come on. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 4. Oh, 5-point vids, he's got what you're looking for. He's got a big old shiny bald head. And next week he's gonna stream from that old shed. Oh, yeah. I don't even know the story about the shed. Nope, you can't
don't
leave.
want to.
Nope,
You
nope,
don't
nope,
want to know
nope.
the story. You don't want to know the story.
No.
All right, so I made $149.12. Thank you, folks. Appreciate you.
I only made $70. I did not win. Thank the Lord.
39-12.
I'm
Scooter
at
didn't-
$20 even.
and
Five.
what'd you get?
I'm here from inside my shed,
Nope.
No,
and
we didn't need the real thing.
yes, I got $413.
Oh yeah, that shed that.
I mean, you can buy a shit for that, man.
That is shed worth.
You cannot buy a shed for $413.
You might be able to buy a shed.
You can buy one of those ones from Home Depot.
Yeah. Go like one of those
Cannot-
pre-made ones.
Cannot buy a shed.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't
What
have
I
to buy a
could
shed.
do, I guess, what I could do
Is stream from a shed.
I don't know anyone that owns a shed.
That
Like,
makes
why
it
would I-
better. That makes
Yeah.
it even better.
Got to talk to strangers.
Gotta be resourceful. I think you could get away with if you went to a big like Home Depot or a Walmart or something. Like, you could find a display shed and just see how long you could stream from there.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That's
just
fair.
like, go in there and see how long
Okay.
you can get away with it.
That actually, you know what? I'll do that because you can get on StreamYard from mobile, and I'll just walk
Yeah.
in there and I'll secretly shut the shed door.
Yeah, you
and
gotta bring a
try to
flashlight
stream.
though. You gotta bring a
Yeah,
flashlight.
I'll bring a flashlight
Yeah.
and I'll try to stream for as long as I can.
You
until
stream
they-
for as long
I
as you
would
possibly
love it.
can.
I would
24
love it
hours
if someone
stream.
knocked on the door and was like,
Join
like,
Tom's
occupied,
24-hour
sorry.
stream in the
Yeah.
shed.
I'm sorry. I thought this was a bathroom.
That would be even worse. What are you doing in here? I
I
thought this was a bathroom.
You could do Home Depot. You could just be like, yeah. And if someone asked, you'd be like, this would be a streaming shed for me.
Yeah.
So I needed to check out the acoustics.
My dad
What
has a really
do you
nice
guys
shed.
have
He is-
coming out this week?
I'm gonna have
Any other videos?
I'm gonna have a season reaction coming out tomorrow. I just don't know which one yet. Q&A, and then next week, craziness time. It's time for craziness.
So right after this video, I have critiquing every stadium to host a Super Bowl. And then I also on Monday I have content on 5 Point Stadiums about there. Did you know that there's a completely almost intact Coliseum in Croatia that no one ever talks about? It's like, and it's actually older than the actual Coliseum.
We buy.
It's very interesting.
I will be continuing doing all the NBA playoff teams that are losing. So either whoever loses next will be up next for that.
I've just been doing a lot of prep work for the Stanley Cup and NBA Finals Haters Guides. So, yeah.
Oh, buy a shed for $438.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You can buy sheds.
You just build a shed in your living room.
What if?
Yes.
Okay,
Like this is my special shed.
What are you
Ooh,
doing?
you can buy it on Temu.
what?
Oh, those cheapo sheds. Help
It's
all
gonna come
fucking
to
day.
lead and
It's perfect.
asbestos.
I think
do y'all think
tomorrow
the
we're
team
going to
is
power
doing?
rank sheds on GPS.
These
We
days.
should
The
power
Timo
rank
shed-
sheds.
The Temu shed just comes in a vinyl bag in the mail, and you're just pulling it along like, oh, thank you.
It's like those
Temu.
like tent, like the little poles that you're like, this is not going to hold up anything.
Right.
We actually, when my kid graduated, we bought a giant tent like that, and it was just like that. It was so cheap, but somehow it came together and it worked.
Y'all know Brady Quinn's sister is married to AJ Hawk?
No,
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Whoa.
no,
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
I don't know the significant others of a lot of football players.
I would say AJ did that just to get close to Brady.
Mm-hmm. He knew what he was doing.
He is that stunning.
Critiquing the worst sheds to host a Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
All right, JR, I see you, buddy. I
love
see
it.
you. All right,
Tough
can we get
show.
out of here? I got to go to
I got
baseball.